Sounds like
URT. Who are we? This is the URT. You are the URT. We are the URT. It's the therapy army, people. And we've got a special guest today. We got our brother from another Mr. Mate. Our brother, Fozy. Die hard Liverpool in the house. Die hard Liverpool in the house. So big up to every one of you. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, we're going to be doing a preview. Hopefully Saeed is going to join us soon. So yeah, we'll let some of you guys get in. Fozy, how are you, bro? How's the new year, man? Talk to me. Obviously, top of the league majority of the season. Football-wise, but how's family? How's work? How's life been?
everything's good, bro. Everything's good. I'm trying to balance life. I'm finally getting out there on the YouTube, trying to expand, getting other people's shows and all that stuff. Something I haven't been doing it for a while. Yeah, but yeah, family's good. Everything is good. Top of the league at obviously now, and yeah, long may it continue, brother. Can't say the same for Man United, of course, but you know how it is. Apart from the football, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yeah. Wow. Alicia's back, people. Good evening. Good evening, she says. Big up Alicia Sincanova. We've missed you. It's a new year and Alicia's back. Big up to the people, man. Mufc says it's gonna snow this weekend. Only hope the game will be postponed.
Stand in front of the bus.
You know what I mean? Till we find form. Big up to you, Alicia. Welcome back. Welcome home. Yeah, it's been a very interesting year, to be fair. It's been a very interesting year on a personal level.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear it in my background, but my washing machine is going crazy.
I can't hear that. I could only hear your voice, so it's good. Yeah.
That's good. Good. We've got voice cancellation thing going on here.
Yeah.
Big up. Let me get the mic close. But big up to everybody. Please keep smashing. Like, yeah, on a personal one, it's been good. It's been good. We've been in the trenches. If you know, you know. Obviously, it's been a year of genocide, year of death. Destruction from Congo to Sudan to Palestine. Where madness has been going on. But yeah, we move. Big up. He says, Amur Rashid says, Garnacho, Atletico Madrid, 46 to coming. Wow. Yeah, I'll take it. Amur, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it right now. I'll bite your hand off for that.
Dear.
He's a homegrown player. He counts as a homegrown, so it's profit. He will count as big profit. Big up Stephanie Griffin as well. Big up to everybody. It's an unusual time at 4 o'clock, but big up for joining us. Yeah, it's a very interesting, obviously horrific things going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we're wishing a happy new year to everybody. Wishing everybody new year to be healthy and a good one. I've not done any content for Man United since the last video I did on Monday. Was it Tuesday I did a video? Maybe Tuesday. Was it Monday? I think I did a video on Monday. So I had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, 3 days off because I'm sick of just saying the same things.
It's becoming repetitive, isn't it? You're repeating yourself.
Yeah. I mean, what more else can the United fan base say? What more else can we say? The Ollie Juice is not here at the moment. The Ollie Juice is gone. They talk about, but I'm on the water. I'm not on the juice anymore, Alicia. Big up to you, though. Yeah, big up to our brother as well. He says Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to you. But yeah, other than that, talk to me. Give me a little bit about Liverpool. Talk to me about Liverpool. It's been a phenomenal. Arne Slot has come in, and he's just added more to this.
It's been phenomenal, brother. In the beginning of the season, we was worried. Of course, Jurgen leaving and what's to come to Liverpool Football Club. Everybody was choosing your manager. Majority of the Liverpool managers, fan base, they were choosing your manager to come to Liverpool because he's young, fresh, new ideas. But they opted for Arne Slot. If you ask me, he wasn't my first choice. He was even my 10th choice if I had the list of managers to go for. But as you know, Liverpool fans, Man United fans, we give people a chance when they come to the football club, and that's what we did. I said to everybody, just back the guy, innit? That's all we can do. You know what I mean? We can't change anything right now. And as you can see, the season, it's like nothing's changed. Like if you look at us from the under nines to the first team, we played the same way. And this is the project Marco Edwards has offered to Arne Slot. We're not going to change anything. We want you to continue the way of Klopp that previously was the manager, and he agreed. He came on, and he might have tweaked the formation here and there in regards to keeping the ball better, attacking better, and being more calm. I've always said that, Nuruddin, a team is a mirror image of their manager. And with Arne Slot, you could see the players are calm, and he's calm on the sideline as well. And the only thing that panics in our football club is the fan base, because we've seen too many issues in the past. But as soon as the fan base and everything comes along together, I think we'll be better off eventually as a football club. But being top of the league right now is special, and nobody expected us to be here. There's no pressure on the team. And, a happy team is the most dangerous team, in my opinion, and that's what we are.
Yeah, that it's really interesting. Like, do you think? Look, I've seen some Liverpool fans say they prefer actually Arne Slot football to Jurgen Klopp. Is there any truth to that? In your humble opinion?
Yeah, I understand where they're coming from, because with Jurgen, the issue that we had was is 100 miles per hour football. I mean, you score, we score, and we have to outscore teams to win games, and it was just too much to the players' body. I mean, so the players just broke down afterwards, and as you know, we got rid of a lot of players because of the injuries. Like, was becoming more, reoccurring itself on a regular basis, and that's what happened to them. So with Arne Slot, the difference is, like, we could accommodate games, if you know what I mean. If we have to play a certain way to beat a team, if we have to, if they got a special player, like, let me give you an example. Chelsea, they've got Cole Palmer, right? So if we're gonna have to stop him from playing, we're gonna do that. That's how far we've come now. And if we have to concede possession to win a game, we will do that. If we have to concede teams outrunning us to win a game, we will do that. That's the difference between Arne Slot and Jurgen. And we don't do a lot of running either, bro. We're more possession based, and we're more like ruthless at front. I mean, we get the ball back to front so quick, we could get goals anytime we want. But we've just got to balance the back out. At the moment, we concede a lot of goals. But yeah, that's the only thing that I have an issue with. You just got to balance the front and the back line out. But yeah, I prefer this kind of football. It's going to be less injuries on the players, and we're going to, have more success. And what I like about Arne Slot, he's not a manager, brother. He's a head coach. So a head coach concentrates only on the team. Not like, the whole thing, like what Jurgen was doing outside the football pitch, going out, doing some work outside and all this stuff. It distracts, a lot of stuff. But with him, with Arne Slot, it's just about the team, and that's all we concentrate on. And that's something special. I prefer a head coach than a manager, to be fair.
Okay. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So in terms of the style, let's get deep dive into it. Mm-hmm. What are you doing differently? Other than that, I feel like players like Robertson not going gun ho. You're not You're not specifically playing through the fullbacks anymore. You're playing through Trent at times when he starts, but you're not playing through Robbo. Robbo stays disciplined. Defensively, he's getting shorter. I've seen some of your games this season. He's been caught out a little bit, but you play like with a three-man rest defense. You've got the three midfielders, Szoboszlai. There's a nice balance of Szoboszlai, and the sensation of the season has been Gravenberch. Obviously, McAllister's quality already, but the team's been mainly built on that, isn't it? And Mo Salah magic, or am I wrong? Is it the three in midfield and Mo Salah's magic?
The thing with obviously with our formation at the moment is like we don't concentrate on Trent and Robbo, being the creative spark for us. We concentrate more on the midfield, doing the creativity and keeping the ball better, and then passing it to the special players up front to score the goals. So like you said about Robertson, he doesn't do gun-ho anymore, because I don't think he's got the legs, first of all. I don't think it's the Robbo that we remember anymore. You know what I mean? He's more conservative. So he stays in front. He doesn't go too far from the halfway line. He stays back a bit. So when the ball goes over the top, him and Van Dijk, sort it out. Same the other side with Konate and Trent. So I prefer it this way, because it keeps us more active in the game in regards to defending rather than attacking, and we concede less goals than we ever did before. But yeah, the midfield is more controlling now. Like we've got the base of the midfield, which is Gravenberch and McAllister. People think Gravenberch is the DM, but it's not like that. It doesn't work like that. It works both ways. You know what I mean? If a game, we need Gravenberch to be the attacking midfielder, like the central midfielder, sorry, that goes up and down. And then we need McAllister to stay back. We couldn't do that. So they keep switching like positions, if you know what I mean, them two. And then you've got Soboslai and Jones, who play in the number 10 role behind the striker. So what they do is, people don't, I don't know if they know about it. What Soboslai and Jones do is when we're defending from the front, they are the ones who control that like the position in front of the defense that wins the ball back high up. As soon as we win the ball back high up, we pass it to the likes of Salah, Diaz, and Gakpo to score the goals for us, if you know what I mean. So everybody has a role to play, but it's different to the Jurgen Klopp way. Jurgen Klopp way was three, obviously, in the midfield, 2 on the side, 1 in the middle, and, the 2 on the side, they regain possession and, try to attack from there. But now we've got, everybody switches all over the pitch, bro. Everybody switches all over the pitch, and it's something. It's good because it makes the team less tired, and it makes us more attacking, if you know what I mean, in the games as well.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Big up, Saeed.
Big up, man. Big up, brother.
Saeed. Yeah, big up. Yo, we got Vosey. You know Vosey, of course.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
I've seen you around.
My man's going Liverpool there every time I see all these socials.
I wish I saw him in Philly, man. I was there. I saw that in America. I was there. I wish I saw.
I didn't come to Philly though. I wish I met you in the Man United game. I meant that's what I meant. Yeah. Now, big up, man. Big up, team, man. Big up for coming on, man.
Yeah, Vosey's saying, they look fluid. He prefers the actual slot type style of football to Jurgen Klopp.
Okay.
So yeah, they said that he's been just telling me really that Liverpool don't expand a lot of energy as much as they did. There's less pro than that 100 miles an hour football had is defects where players will get injured right, left, and centre because of muscular injuries. You're pulling because you're going to the. Now they play a bit more controlled football. Michael Edwards is the guy behind this operation, and it's not the head coach. If I'm understanding from everything you said, and yeah, it's been your midfield mainly and your attackers who have been making the difference. But to me, Mo Salah, you're not top of the league without Mo Salah. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, Salah is special, man. You know what I mean? And this guy with age, he just gets better for some reason. I don't know how.
He always play for that contract, man. play for that contract. Even the shit ones we have at United, bro. Everybody, when it's time to get that new contract, that new money, everybody puts on the gears, bro. You know what I mean? So,
I remember Rashford doing that. You know what I mean? Every single time Rashford is fighting for a contract, he's always playing, pretty well, scoring a lot of goals, and then all of a sudden, it sounds a contract, he just dips after that. It happens.
Yeah, but let's talk about actually a lot of United players do that. Actually, so where do you stand on the Mo Salah contract? Do you think the club should give him what he wants?
I think, listen, with Salah and Van Dijk, let them self-terminate. You know what I mean? We can't get any money for them right now. They ain't worth anything. You know what I mean? In regards
Salah
to
worth a lot of money,
but
bro.
I'm saying like they're going to be worth it to 200 million or something like that, are they? So they've got a few years left in their body, and let them self-terminate at Liverpool Football Club. They're looking for 2-year contracts or something along those lines. So let them do that. You know what I mean? Because if they still think like they're top level and they're willing to compete, with the best. Let them do that, man. And they deserve it. I've never heard these guys ever come out and say, I want to go to Real Madrid, Barcelona, or any teams like that. They've always fought, the cause. They've always, gave us 100% on the pitch. So why don't we give them something in return for their loyalty and the performances, which is consistent every single season? So why not? I don't understand what the issue here is. And like I said, that they're at that age, that we're not going to get big money for them, so just give them the contract and let them self-terminate at Liverpool Football Club. When the time is right, they will know when to leave. If you know what I mean, guys.
Yeah, big up to our queen, big up to our sister Mina, big up seeing the video, educating again on Sky, man. You need to give you a show, Mina. Honestly,
she's brilliant, man.
Give her a show. Yeah, she's doing it. Big up to our queen. Make sure you check her channel out. Saeed, how are you, bro? What's going on?
I'm good.
It's freezing out here in Manny, bro. It's freezing.
Bro,
One of the people in the chat said, yo, I'm hoping that it snows. I think Mufc said, I hope it snows and the game gets postponed.
I don't know, you know. I can't lie to you. I'd rather just get it over and done with. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm doing. I don't need no delays. You know what I mean? We don't need another game of Liverpool this season, man. Get it over and done with. Get the pain away. And yeah, man, I'm not really here for postponements, man. But no, I'm good, man. Obviously, United is one of them where it's become the norm now, isn't it? At the minute for United to be bad. And it's a big game. You know what I mean? We've not really scored a goal there for 6 years, let alone get a win. I think the last win was Wayne Rooney, I think 2016, I think, Van Gaal's last season. And yeah, it's not great, man. To be not even scoring a goal there is a bit of a worry as well. Not even scoring the last 6-7 games at their ground is not great at all. And yeah, Liverpool are in form. They're the ones that are in the ascendancy. They're top of the league. They're killing it right now, and we're not. Like, I don't think the thing is for me, like, and I know you know, for me, it's like when Liverpool were bad, yeah, they at least gave us a game, you know. 'Cause I remember Anfield, you know, 1-0s, you know, John O'Shea. I remember Carlos Tevez 1-0. But I remember when even that Roy Hodgson era and that era where you weren't great, you know, Babel scored, you know, the Cal would get a winner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it was at least like, you know, I just think for me, it's like, at least, you know, you gave us a game where you were competitive. Liverpool never thought to themselves, you know what, we're not going to compete today. They competed. Yeah. And the baddest thing about us is that in our bad time, we've not competed at Anfield. You know, even when they came to our ground, I know they beat us 4-1, but they beat us 3-0 in their Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, Danny Murphy back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, they've competed. That's the baddest thing for us, that we have not competed, bro. That's our problem. We have not competed.
You know what? You know what is when Saeed, you know when I watch you guys, you got players that don't want that's only there for money reasons. I know, like I know it's a saying that a lot of people say, but you know when people come for no passion reasons, like they come for money and they it's a next paycheck. It's like what John Barnes said about Liverpool in the 90s. What he said was, when we forgot about the success, he said players were coming to Liverpool because they were happy at Liverpool. That's what they came for. They didn't come for, you know, winning trophies anymore, and you know what the club represents. And that's what's happening to you guys now. It's money, and they're just coming over there for that kind of reason. And when you look at Man United, you know, the history of the football club, it shouldn't be about that. That's why I said to Nuruddin when he was on my channel, I told him straight, the best way to do is reset. You know, like people, you know, people are proud to reset. You know, that 5 years you wasted could have been you guys at the top right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could have been right at the top right now if those 5 years, if you reset 5 years ago. But nobody's willing to take that. People are too proud. They just want to spend money and thinking that money is going to get you success. But it doesn't work out that way, especially if you haven't got the right man at the helm. Now you've got a young manager there. I think the club is too big for him. And that's why he's struggling at the moment. And,
you think so?
I think the club's too big for him, bro. I'm being serious. I'm looking at him.
I don't know. Like, was it not too big for Mourinho? He meant to come here and he didn't do enough for me. I look at his idea and his philosophy. Yeah. That's what's needed for the football club. I think the players that we've got right now are just not it. Like, we could have looked at so many managers when they came into their role and thought, you know what, damn, they're losing games, etc., etc. But you know what? They stuck by it. Like, Arteta's a prime example. And I'm not comparing to Arteta, but they saw something beyond that results. And then they said to themselves, you know what? Let's get everyone out and then give him time. And he's at least got them progressing the league. Okay, he hasn't won the trophies.
I know what you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying. Arteta is a different story. You're forgetting he's coming to the time when the Klopp and Pep are in decline. You know what I mean? He's faced the worst Man City team in history and couldn't beat them to the league. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest there. Like, that's in the last 2 years. I've faced Yaya Torres. You know what I mean? Vincent Kompany's, all these special players. David Silva's. He's facing, you know, Kovacic and players like that, and he can't beat them to a title. It doesn't make sense if you're that good, if you know what I mean. But the reason I say the team is too big for him is the fan base and the ownership.
Yeah.
If they're not going to be in sync with his ideas, then I think it's too big for him. I think what he needs to do is get rid of all these players, season in, season out. Just get rid of all these stupid players that don't want to be there, that can't run, the
Facts.
length of the pitch, and let him
Facts.
restart. Let him reshape the club in the next couple of years. I know some people are not patient enough, but if you let people restructure the team, it's rewarding at the end, because eventually, like, you get the right players in, and you could spend the money in the right way. You could get the players that can fit the system, the system that could make you win titles season in and season out. And that's what you're missing. Start from zero, then you get to 100 after that. That's what I said to Nuruddin before, and that's just what you need. Me, listen, I supported Liverpool all my life. You know what I mean? Somali people, we're football fans. You know what I mean? That's how we are. I've faced the 30 years, Saeed and Nuruddin. I told you this, Nuruddin, before. I've been here through the 30 years. I've been here in the beginning of the Premiership. I've been here when Liverpool was successful before that in the 80s. And, it was the worst thing in those 30 years, especially you guys dominating and making us look like idiots, especially through the school days. You know what I mean? And I'm getting hassled on a regular basis. But there was a time I just said, you know what, enough is enough. And then Jurgen Klopp walked through the door and changed all of our, opinions about our football club. He made us believe again. He said, let's start. Let's believe again. Let's start from zero and we'll go to 100 again. And that's what he did. And that's what you guys need as well, eventually. Because, like, if you keep buying players and, looking for success that way, it ain't going to work. Unless you have a Pep Guardiola, you know what I mean? That's another thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's a one in a million. But I
short-term,
think
innit? Short-term fixes. That's what you're talking about, basically.
Yeah.
Short-term fixes. We don't need short-term fixes.
It's a long-term
where Manchester
project.
United are. But Saeed, listen, how are you feeling in terms of you, Manchester United fan, going into Sunday? How are you feeling? Genuinely, deep down. What's the thing? For me, I take 3-0 now and give them the 3 points.
Yeah, that's same. Same, man. Just 3-0, get it over done with, man. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I think, for me, even if we got a win there, for example, I don't think he will tell us anything, because I feel like, for me, we beat Man City. But I just think, for me right now, a win, a loss, or a draw doesn't tell us anything about this game, because we're that bad. Do you know what I mean? And then, we don't know if we're going to be consistent enough. We haven't won back-to-back games. But like, I think the manager spoke about in his press conference, like, he's looking for an idea. Like, he's looking for, he said he's looking for more performance rather than result. And he wants to see that, because apparently they've had a lot of training sessions now. They've had this is the most time we've had off in terms of between games. Obviously, our last game was on Monday, and obviously we've had Sunday game. So at least we've had a pretty much near off 1 week off, maybe no midweek game. So he said we've had a couple of training sessions and whatnot, more than we've ever had. So it's about learning what's going on, but it all goes out the window if we keep concede first, though. That's a problem. That's what I don't really understand. Is for me, it's like we keep conceding the first goal, and early on as well, like 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes in. If you do that, every plan that you had goes out the window, because you never envisaged you're going to concede in the first 5 minutes of when you're breaking down your tactics. So it's about understanding of trying to get in there first 20 minutes, riding the storm, riding the Anfield crowd, because they're going to be on they've had a week off as well. The maddest thing is we've had our Liverpool to have a week off, and they took off Gravenberch. So, yeah, man, it's the worst team to be playing right now. And they will want to put a message up. They will want to show no mercy. They'll want to send us a message, say, yo, you won against Brighton, cool. We've just won again against United in big fashion. Goal difference as well. So there's a lot of incentive for Liverpool. People think like they're not gonna try. They're gonna want to hammer United, like really and really true. They want to hammer United, like really and true hammer United. So it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be really, really tough. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all, man. It's a case of get in and get out. You know what I mean? And then that's our last kind of tough away game. I think after that it's Tottenham in February. So yeah,
I mean in the league, because we've got Arsenal
in the league, in the league. Arsenal's FA Cup, yeah.
Fonzie, what are you feeling? What kind of Manchester United team are you expecting to turn up on Sunday?
I think it's going to be the same as usual, isn't it? What your manager says, he's not going to change anything. So he's going to play the same formation, the same players. I think I think Rashford should be back, shouldn't he? The way I've seen in the
He's
last
not
game.
playing. No, he's ill.
He's not playing?
Apparently, he's
Oh,
ill.
okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. I expect the same kind of,
We'll have
tactics that he-
Ugarte
that
and
he's-
Bruno back. We'll have
Yeah.
Ugarte and Bruno back. Bruno obviously was suspended, and then Ugarte was also suspended.
Yeah.
Too many yellow cards.
With us, we're just going to play the same way that we've been doing recently and try to just beat you in that way. I don't think you guys are going to do like a deep line defending or anything like that. You're gonna play the three at the back, and we're going to try, use the wings more, and then score from there. That's how I see this game.
So in terms of your front line, who's fit? So it's Jota fit.
Everybody's fit. Everybody's fit.
Everyone's fit, yeah.
Everybody's
Apart
fit.
from, is it your defender?
When Konate.
No, not Konate, the other player.
Oh, Jones. Sorry, Gomez. Gomez is out.
Gomez, yeah.
But Konate is back. He should be. I
Yeah.
think he's going to be on the bench, and Bradley is back as well. So we've got all the injured players back apart from Gomez so far. That's what the manager said in the press conference today. But like I said, I'm expecting us to beat you guys comfortably. I'm not going to say like I'm not going to sit here and say like it's going to be a tight game like last season when the goalkeeper kept kicking it off for a throw. It's not going to be like that. I think like we're going to learn from past mistakes, especially the experienced players that we got, and have a go at you. If things don't go according to plan, especially if you drop back a bit, I think we're going to hit you with set pieces. I think we're going to score from set pieces and try.
That's
try
our
to
weak
go
point,
from there.
Tulsi.
Yeah,
That's our weak
and
point.
your goalkeeper struggles. That's what I was about to come to. Your goalkeeper
Oh,
struggles.
man.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean, ICV goalkeepers, it's not the way, but I think this is the way we're going to go with this game. It's going to be a comfortable win, in my opinion, because the way your manager talks, he ain't going out there to defend. That's how I see it, guys. Honestly.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think you're right. There's a set piece are a big problem, man, and we're still not addressing it. I don't know why we're not addressing it, but
Well, let's talk about it, Saeed, because we had a Norwegian guy. He was actually doing quite good, and his record in English football has been really good. But then Amorim brought his guy in, and then now he's took over the set pieces, and now we can keep conceding from most games. And now teams are taking the piss that much, Prosy. Newcastle game, they were taking it in turns from the corner to try to score the goal, score from the corner. You know how embarrassing, even Saturday, Sunday league, you know how embarrassing that is for a goalkeeper to concede from a straight kick from the corner. Forget about anything else. This is what we become. Like I said, 3-0, as long as it's 3-0, I just hope that he knows how to shut the door. After it gets a 3-0, ta-da, see you later. Lock up shop, Saeed, and we learn from what Ten Hag, you know what I mean? I don't want another guy to repeat it. But yeah, big up to everybody. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get these super chats quickly. Big up Amir Rashid says Garnacho, Atletico Madrid for 60 million coming in. What? Right, I'll take it. Right
they're not bidding.
I'll bite
man.
your hand off.
Fake news, man.
You know what? I actually don't remember last time we won at Anfield. I think it might have been Juanfield.
No, it was Wayne Rooney 1-0.
When?
2016.
2016. Okay, we beat them 1-0. Wow, 2016.
Yeah.
Was that under Klopp or was that under Rodgers? Was it Rodgers? I think
No, it was
might
under
have been
Klopp.
2016 is Klopp, innit? 2016.
Yeah, Klopp. Yeah.
Wayne Rooney, was it a free kick or penalty or something?
It was. I think it was
last minute. Was it last minute?
I don't think it was last minute, but
yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
No, 1 sec.
Next gen Adam says we need more of these claps. Saeed, Nuruddin, Fosi, Saeed, Fosi. Happy bros coming together discussing the game we love. Yeah, big up for the super chat, man. I appreciate you all, people.
Big
love,
up,
man. Yeah, and it just says big up Nuruddin, Saeed. Yeah, big up. You know what? So we've not scored a goal at Anfield since 2018.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. We've not won there in 9 years. We've not won in Anfield in 9 years. We've not scored a goal.
1-0. Yeah.
Yeah.
17th of January.
Who was that? Was that under Jose? Was that Jose?
No, under Van Gaal. Yeah, under Van Gaal.
Okay. There you go.
Van Gaal had a good record against
Liverpool. Yeah.
Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah, Juanfield did it. That's a Juanfield, yeah. He didn't.
Don't think he lost the game against them.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
We just need to bring Van Gaal back, bro, for this game.
Yeah.
We need to get him out of retirement for this game. Just for the Liverpool games. Yeah, last goal was good. He got us all in the Mandem yesterday. Make sure you go and check out the Mandem.
Last goal was Lingard.
Yeah, Lingard.
That
was with the Jose when he got sacked, innit? It was that December, innit? It was this time this time of the year. So yeah, people, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And anyway, you slice it up, Manchester United are just crap. And we struggle in this game. But let's get into some of the figures, man. Liverpool Gomez ruled out for the couple of weeks. Hamstring injury picked up against West Ham. Conor Bradley, Ibrahim Konate both returned to full training, while Dominic Solanke available after serving one match ban. Manchester United unsettled. Marcus Rashford will miss the game through illness. Bruno Fernandes, Maguire, Logate returned. Victor Lindelof, Mason Mount, Luke Shaw remain sidelined. Match facts: Liverpool only defeat in their last 13 Premier League games against Manchester United. Right, so Liverpool won 7, drawn 5.
Wow.
Was the 2-1 loss at Old Trafford in August 2022? Yeah,
Sancho. You know, Saeed said it earlier. Like, even in our bad times, Liverpool, we haven't been beaten like that. I can't.
Yeah, we were.
Never.
Yeah, but we've been beaten up. We've been beaten up, man. So Man United run of 8 away league games without a victory at Liverpool. Lost for the longest since sequence of 9 winless games at Old Trafford between 1970 and 79. So that's the last time that happened, right?
Yeah.
They have just scored 1 in their last 8 top-flight away fixtures against Liverpool and without a goal in their last 5 trips to Anfield. This is the first time these sides are facing each other in their opening league match of a calendar year since 1989 when the Red Devils won 3-1 at Old Trafford on New Year's Day. Liverpool have begun New Year on top of the Premier League table for the 7th time, for the 5th occasion in 7 seasons. However, only winning 2019-20 did they go on to win the title. Yeah, the Reds have lost just once of 17 matches under Arne Slot, winning 23, drawing 3, and just beating unbeaten in 23. Wow. The only loss that the game they watched was both against Feyenoord. Was in 2011 was the Reds against Nottingham Forest in September. Plays 52, won 42, draw 9, lost 1. Slot could become the second Liverpool manager in the league to double over Manchester United for his first season with other club was George Kay in 1936-37. Mohamed Salah both scored more goals, 12, providing more assists, 6 against Manchester than any other player in the Premier League history. Salah has both scored and assisted 8 different top flights in the season already, most player in a single Premier League campaign. The Egyptian has 17 goals, 13 assists in 18 league games, 24-25, which fewest appearance a player needed to reach 30 goals involvement in the Premier League this season. Manchester United December lost 6 matches in a month for the only 3rd time in the history. Last time we did it was 1926 and September 1930. The 18 goals they conceded is their most single month since March 1964. The Red Devils are looking to avoid losing 4 games away in a row in the same season since 1979. They suffered 4 defeats in a row without scoring back in 1909. Ruben Amorim's first game in charge of November, only Southampton 7 have lost more matches in all competition, Manchester United 6, while the Red Devils have conceded joint division high of 21 goals along with Tottenham. They have collected just 7 league points from possible 24, winning 2, drawing 1 and losing 5. Only Chelsea, 31, have made more changes in their starting lineup in the Premier League than Manchester United, 28 since Amorim arrived. 4 teams have gone on to be relegated from the Premier League, having been United's current position. 14 are the 3rd of the year. Let me just repeat that. 4 teams have gone on to be relegated from the Premier League, having been in United's current position. 14.
Wow.
When the run at a run of the year. Can you hear that, people? There we go. So worrying stats.
Yeah. It's not looking good, man. Them
it
stats
doesn't get easy.
I don't even look at stats anymore, man. I just, bro, how many stats have we broken anyway, man? Like, you know, What's another stat gonna do, man, for us, man? You know what I mean? Like we've broken so many stats, broken so many records. You know what I mean? Like it's generally like it doesn't hit you as much No, the stats and whatnot. It generally doesn't, man. So for me, bro, I think we're here, we're ready for it. I think what Amorim can't do is afford to be beaten more than 3 goals, man. I think more than 3, I think that's when the concerns start to come in. You know what I mean? And people start to like, you know what, at least be like, yo, keep it compact. Try and, you know what I mean, like stop the bleeding. If you can get a 3-0 loss, at least it's a respectable 3-0, even though, you know, the standards are on the floor right now. But for me, if you go above 3-0, I think that's when everyone starts to look at me like, bloody hell, mate. You know what I mean? You've got to at least, you know, because he's conceded a lot of goals, man. That this is unprecedented, man. The amount of goals we are conceding right now. And most of it, like I said, isn't down to him, the incompetence of the players we've got. Yeah. But then again, it's about lineups as well. Finding a team that's balanced, find a team that also gives Liverpool to think something about. It can't just be a one-way traffic, man, this game. If it's a one-way traffic, then, boy, we're going to be in for a long, long day.
Yeah,
long day.
We're going to be there hopefully together, so we're going to be doing a watch-along together. Are you going to the game, Fossey? You going?
No. I'm at work. I've had the rest. I'm going to go to the Champions League game, though, against Lille this month.
So, Fossey, you won the Premier League more than you won the Champions League this season, yeah?
Yeah, 100%, man. Come on.
Premier League.
We want to be 20 like with you guys, isn't it? So we don't hear Man United fans talking
20.
anymore.
That's it, Nordin. You're going to get 20, bro. 20 times.
I can't sing that song then. I can't sing 20 times Manchester United anymore, man. It's going to feel fabulous.
It's amazing, though, isn't it? Like if that happens, would Man United fans still talk about it? You know, like being the biggest team in England? I don't think so. I think like catching you guys is
we still got that Premier League record. You know, we're near us in terms of Premier League. You know, what I mean, we got 11. We're 11. We're going to be 11 Premier Leagues ahead of you, man. That's what we're going to be.
So when I was young, it didn't exist. You're telling me when I was watching my team winning the league.
Yo, listen, there was no football before the Premier League, bro. When you won the Champions League those years, man, they were black and white TVs, but there's only one TV for each city, man, in the country.
It still counts, mate. It still counts for me.
You know what I mean? It was those games where the commentator used to tell you before the goal went in. You know what I mean? Go! And you're like, when?
Leave Brian Moore alone.
We're not talking about that, Fossey, man. Don't bring that over here. We're talking about only Premier League, fella. So it's still 11 to 13. You know what I mean? So to 2, it'll be. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. For me, I just want Arsenal to win the league this season, innit? So by any means necessary.
Arsenal winning it, man.
Arsenal can save me. Arsenal can. But I think you're due to have some tricky games. I really think. Some of your fans are getting so giddy. The unbearables, I call them, Liverpool fans. Some of them are in my family. A lot of them are cousins. They think they're going to go on the season only being beaten 1 game. That's it. And they're going to win the quadruple. Like...
It depends on the injuries, it depends on injuries. If we don't get injuries, we'll be fine. But, you know, history, when you look back in history, we always get injured around this time. That's why we lost the league last season. We was top of the league in January, and all of a sudden, like we started falling off due to injuries. You know what I mean? And that's what worries me. And if these owners don't buy players in this month, then it shows they're not serious. You know what I mean? Because you know when you're at the top, you strengthen, don't you, from position of power. And if you don't do that, then I think there's a big problem with the ownership that we have. Just as much as yours, innit? This is what pisses me off about the ownership both teams have. You know. As soon as they step back and let other people take charge, nobody calls that the Glazers and FSG anymore. Have you guys noticed that? You know what I mean? And they are the problem. They are the problem in the football club. It's not Ineos. It's not this, what do you call it, Marco Edwards and Richard Hughes. It's the ownership. The ownership are the ones who put us in this position. They put themselves in such a position now, we don't even have a go at them anymore. You know what I mean?
That's true, you know.
It's madness, man.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I saw FSG trending the other day. FSG out was trending the other day.
Yeah, it's always going to happen now. You know, I think people that's, you know, been sleeping, they're finally waking up. They realize, and you know, they're not serious about winning. And I've been pushing this forward for years, man. I've been saying it for a long, long time. There's owners that's interested, you know, in winning, which is like spending as much as you can to, you know, get you over the line. And there's FSG that don't do that. Last season we could have won the league. The quad season we could have won the league if they showed a little ambition, and they don't even do that. but you're facing the same thing anyway, guys. So,
Oh yeah, well listen,
you can't make
we're
people
the
look-
original, bro. Don't you
We're not
start.
challenging. That's the thing.
You
We're
know
not
what
even
it is?
challenging.
You know what it is, guys. You
Listen,
can't
and they're
make,
charging 66 quid. Are you taking the
there you
piss,
go.
Fosey?
Yeah, but the thing
66
is-
quid if you're a child, if you're disabled, if you're a student, and if you're a pensioner. 66 quid
there you
for
go,
a
bro.
pile of shite where Newcastle players are trying to score from corners. Literally from the corners. They want to charge 66 quid for that type of football where we can't get hold of the ball in the first half an hour. But listen,
Yeah.
like, you know what, why not? Let's try a mixed
No, you
11.
don't. Noradin. No, you listen. Do not
I'm
even
taking
dare,
the piss.
man.
I'm taking the piss. I'm taking the
Bro, there is literally nobody going into that team. Nobody. Like literally nobody going into that combined level. Like, bro, let's forget it. We can't do combined levels for the next 3 years, man. We have to stay away until we get this rebuild sorted out. I don't care for combined levels at all. Like, you can put the whole 11 there.
100%.
Cool. Say no more.
There's no one. There's
100%.
no one. There's no one.
There's no one.
Yeah.
There's no one. Yeah, simple. And there's no one.
Yeah. Honestly, there is. Big up to Mina. Mina says Nuruddin owes his sister an apology for taking her to the gate.
Yeah.
Listen, she told me straight, man.
Yeah.
It's your fault I support Manchester United. And we're shit. And I just had to hold it. I have to make up to her, to be fair. I have to make up to her. Like I said, go and check out Mina's channel.
What
please.
game though? What game?
Mina, let us know you're doing a show later. Or have you already done one? I took her to the Newcastle, didn't I? She was there, innit, my sister.
Damn.
I'm saying the next game
Yeah,
has to
yeah.
be an easy game, like a Southampton or something.
Easy game. What? Bournemouth? Nottingham Forest?
Nah, Southampton. Yeah,
do you think we can beat Southampton? I genuinely don't think
Listen,
we can beat anybody.
We
at this
can't beat
moment in time.
Southampton, then we
We
finished.
can't beat anybody.
We've beaten them before, so you know what I mean. That's the only
We
one I say.
can't beat anybody at this moment in time, bro. I swear to you, I don't think genuinely.
Southampton will
Deep
beat.
down, when I think about it, I think, where's the next win coming from? I don't think the next win's coming from anywhere. I really do not think where the next win's
No, I
coming
think
from.
it's Southampton. That's the next win.
At home, and we're home, yeah?
Yeah, we're at home. Yeah,
Have they got a new manager? Who's their new manager, by the way?
I know. I have no idea who he is, by the way. I've never heard of him.
Never heard of him in my life.
Never heard of him. But he's
Wow.
become the new manager, and I'm like, what the?
Is he,
fuck?
so
Like,
why is he some Eastern European brother? Where's he from?
I don't. You know what? Let me find out now. Southampton.
That's crazy. Folks, listen,
Mhm.
Liverpool, top of the league, everything's going great. But
Yeah.
I
Ivan
think
Juricic is called.
Ivan, that's it. There you go. Some European, Eastern
Let me
European
find out
brother.
if he was a player back in the day.
I don't know if he even played in the Premier League. I don't remember.
Yeah, was he not the former Croatian manager? One second.
Yeah, he got sacked from Roma. Mina's telling us. You know, Mina knows about European
He
football.
got sacked from Roma. No.
Yeah,
Roma. Was he Roma manager?
yeah.
Wow.
No, it doesn't say that here. It's Genoa. Oh yeah, Roma 2024. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, and Roma were bad this year. He was a manager for Roma. He was at Torino before. Then he was at Hellas Verona. Then Genoa. Yeah, so he's what? He's 49 as well. He played. His playing career was limited. He played at Crotone. Did anyone know Crotone?
Yeah.
Serie A team. Played at Genoa for a couple of years. Yeah, decent.
So he's
level.
an Italian-minded manager, so that means then they're gonna shut up shop and hit us on the counter. They've got players who can score. We can see
He's
goals in
from,
every game.
from Croatia.
Well, there you go. Well, he's
He
played
used to
in
be a
Italy.
winger back in the day.
Yeah, we don't miss Ten Hag, man. Let's not start that again. It's Ten Hag who started this ball rolling from where we were last season. But it is what it is. Supposed to listen. What do you think the score's gonna be on Sunday?
It's gonna be. I said 3-0 probably. I don't think you guys are gonna score. I think 3-4-0. I think.
Bloody hell, man! You haven't given us a little chance. No, nothing.
No, it's not a little chance. It's just the way you guys are playing at the moment, man. You know what I mean? Because if you look at the Newcastle game, it's a game of two halves, isn't it? The first half is like they attacked you, they destroyed you. The second half, they were like practicing defending. You know what I mean? So if teams can choose that kind of play against you guys, then you know a better team like Liverpool should be putting you to the sword. To be fair, guys, you know what I mean? So I'm expecting 3-0 win, probably 4.
Fozzy, do you actually can you believe we could get relegated? Genuinely?
No.
Now relax, man, Nordin. We're not
I
getting
think-
relegated, man.
I know you guys are looking for that reset, but no, you're not gonna go that far. man.
But-
We can't have this.
Yeah, but I do think though where the manager finishes though, I think Ineos are looking towards improvement. I don't think finishing around this area is acceptable though. He needs to get at least to the top 10. You know what I mean? It needs
The
to be
thing is, Saeed, like, don't you think he should have been here in the beginning of the season rather than now?
Of course, yeah, bro.
Because you need
fighting.
you need the
We've been fighting
preseason.
the Ten Hag
Yeah.
inners, man. I blame the Ten Hag inners, man, and the Ineos letters, man. They can hold it, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, yeah, it was screaming for the managers to stay in it. So obviously, we tried to warn them. We tried to say to them, listen, we want a new manager. Ineos above and beyond. They didn't do it. They're the ones that should have done it. They made a big mistake. You know, apparently Dan Ashraf was one of the reasons for it. I don't think, for me personally, it was him. But then again, apparently Jim Ratcliffe says, "Oh, football decision is down to me." But yeah, ultimately, we made a mistake, and now it's costing us, man. So the Ineos can hold it, man, and they need to rectify it by getting some signings in January. But I don't think they will. But
what signings do you need right now, though? That's what I don't understand. Like, because you made signings over the summer.
We need attacking fullback, you know, slash winger, whatever, you know. And I think we need a left 10. I think just a simple that left hand side is our problem.
Yeah,
like it's really our problem. Our right hand side more so. It's not too bad, but you know,
We're not balanced.
Are you both done with it, Rashford? Like, done with
it? No. Rashford is done with himself.
Yeah, he's done with himself.
He's done with himself.
I don't believe this illness, you know, Nordin. He ain't ill, man. How many times has he been ill this month now already? Like it's a bit of a weird illness, this one, man. I can't lie.
Yeah,
he wants to stay now, you know. I reckon he's realized shit, nobody wants me. His brothers have said, you know what, we should not have done that interview. And now, you know what I mean? They're regretting it because now he needs to get back in the team. If he doesn't come back now, you might as well play him after the January transfer window because there's no point. There's no point.
I personally think he's checked out as a footballer in general. I don't think he's loving the game anymore. In my opinion, anyway. I think he just needs to get out. He needs to get out of England, somewhere in Europe. You know what I mean? To restart his career.
Said that 2 seasons ago, Fosu. 2 seasons ago, he should have gone.
Mentally checked out.
2 years ago, it should have been gone.
Where he goes, man.
And yeah, we would have wished him well, really, genuinely. And I still wish him well wherever he goes. I think a lot of it, you know, our fan base loves a scapegoat. I don't know about Liverpool fan base. Do Liverpool fan base work like that? Because Manchester United, because we've been in the doldrums for over a decade, we love a saviour, and we absolutely love a scapegoat. No other fan base in the world can do that. We love to scapegoat players, and we all do it. We're all guilty of it because we're so frustrated. And you saw it with Zirkzee the other night. Yeah, that was frustration at the football club. So, what do you think the score's gonna be?
3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool, and you know what? I go along the same way. There's a little voice inside my heart, really, that's saying maybe we could scammy a draw. I don't know from where.
How do you go from 3-0 to a draw?
A draw, you know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not going to be that defeatist, man. Fosie's here flexing.
It's not about being defeatist, though. It's about just reality.
It's the reality.
It's the real, Nordin. You just have to keep it real. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, everyone thought we were going to get something at Newcastle. I said, nah.
I didn't.
No, there was a lot of United fans that thought,
there was.
A lot of people thought we could get a result against Newcastle. I said, what you want? We get beat 2-3-0. And what happened? We got beat 2-0. Should have been 4-5.
It could have been 4-5 to be
fair. Could have been 4-5. Newcastle dropped off. Second half, they just said, you know what, we'll just defend. Don't exert our energy.
Because they knew they would have conceded, the crowd would have been up. So they were like, 2-0 is a dangerous score. We're going to just keep it calm. But listen, we're going to get smashed. I just don't want it to be more than 3-0. 3-0, I'll take it. Tara, get out of there. Tails between our legs. Live to fight another century. That's what it is. Live to fight the next decade. But yeah, I mean, I don't. Said, we're giving Maguire an extension.
Yeah, have you heard about that, guys?
Yeah,
that's what came out. How do you feel? Because I'm not happy, mate.
It is.
I don't part of failure. There's not one player that takes down the
I'm not
failure
surprised though.
And the wastage of money in for Manchester United. 80 million we paid for him and gave it straight cash. So to me personally, I'm not happy. But what do you think, Saeed?
I expected it to happen. So that's why I'm not really just like angry, because I knew they would extend it 1 year. And I think what happens in these situations, right? The manager looks for players who have shown the best attitude in dark times. This is what happens. And unfortunately, everyone else has been failing, and Maguire has looked the best out of them. Does that make it right? No. But unfortunately, there's not a lot we could do, man. I knew this was going to happen. I knew they would trigger the extension 1 year on top of it. If he stays like 4th, 5th choice, then it doesn't sound as bad. But it's still, you want to move on, man. You want to move on from the cycle of players who have been here for so long and have been here for part of the bad journey we've been on. So that's why I'm like, yo, man, like it's not ideal, but I knew it would happen. I really, really knew it would happen, man, because yeah. And the thing is it the same deal with his wages as well? That's the thing as well. I think it is, as well. So
yeah, apparently.
But then again, if Lindelof and Evans go, then it's not too bad. You know what I mean? You're getting rid of at least 2 of them. Keep Maguire. It don't look as bad, but still, they were never going to get rid of 3 of them at once.
I don't know how you signed Delit as well, guys. I really don't know. Like that guy hasn't been his best. Mate, when you're getting replaced with Eric, was it Dyer, the ex-Tottenham player?
Yeah.
At Bayern Munich, there's a problem there already. You know what I mean?
Tuchel never fancied him, so I just looked at it for more of a Tuchel thing. But there are certain things in his game that I'm not really liking. But I think overall, as a box defender, I don't think he's as bad as people say. But I do believe if United were to upgrade on him and we were to get better centre backs in, then more be. I think. Listen, we're not at that position now where nobody's no one's not seen as an upgrade. Every player can be upgraded in the squad.
Yeah.
Everyone. So listen, that's good for United. Like, it shouldn't be a situation when we're 14th that we should look at any player right now and be like, yo, we are gonna be okay. Nah, everyone should be upgradable. Simple. Like, I don't care who you are.
But look at the juxtaposition. Salah, one of the best servants, broken records. Liverpool still, as we speak today, this is nothing. No talks of progressing towards a renewal. Manchester United come out and announce that the guy who was a captain, epitomized the failure in the last decade of Manchester United, is staying for a contract extension. If you can't make this up in terms of the 2 clubs, Liverpool are saying to Mo Salah, yo, we're not giving you that money. Manchester United like, oh, Harry, you can carry on. Yeah, another year, pal. There you go. Another year. So we're not even going to try to get some money for you. You know what I mean? We're going to give you an extension. Like, it's maddening to me.
You couldn't make it up, could you? Yeah, you couldn't make that up.
Yeah, I mean, this is the juxtaposition of the 2 football clubs. And it tells you everything you need to know. For me, Aaron Maguire would have been done. For me, I'm not going to lie to you, I would promote youngsters from the youth team.
Exactly what I said on my show.
And give those guys a chance, because for me, I'm not going to lie to you, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, these guys are done out here. So I don't know why. Give me something to work towards the future. Let them make mistakes when we're shit anyway, right now.
On, bro.
Then try to stay. We're getting beat anyway, whether how experienced they are or whatever. Like, manager came out today, was talking about, we need leaders. They're like, what leaders? We bought people who come to get paid, mate. People to put their feet up on the table and
leaders
get paid.
That's why he's saying leaders as in Maguire. He sees Maguire as a leader.
Oh my goodness, man.
We're struggling out here, man. We're struggling out here.
Sometimes
that's what I'm saying to you. He doesn't know yet, does he? He doesn't know. I don't know if you watch the tapes, but yeah. I mean, to be fair to Maguire, I'll give him one respect.
He hasn't been bad, though. This is the thing, though.
Yeah,
under Amorim, hasn't been bad.
A difficult situation. He came back from specifically a difficult situation where under Ten Hag, looked like his career was done. Obviously, they took the
captaincy away from him.
The captaincy and everything like that. But Saeed, seriously, he's been part of the failure. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's not just him. I don't want to scapegoat just one player.
He's
been part of the failure.
When you look at us, Norton, that 7-0, how many players are still in the squad or part of the team? First 11. We've got David Hay was there from the other time. You've got Maguire is going to be starting. Lisandro is going to be starting. You've got Bruno Fernandes. You've got who else is in there? There's a couple more as well. Dalot, that's 5. There's still like a section of that team that's still there. And I'm gonna be playing Liverpool again. So psychologically, man, You know what I mean? Like, bro, this ain't good, man. This is not good at all, man. You know what I mean? So that right there, you don't want to have players who are psychologically as well. You know what I mean?
Damage.
As a lot of
too
this
many
team has seen a
scars.
lot of batterings. Yeah, scars. Yeah, a lot of this team has seen a lot of batterings. That's why I would get rid of a lot of them out, because psychologically, bro, like it's these men have been part of these drummings. You know, like it's real talk. You know what I mean? They've been part of these drummings, man. So, boy.
It's not just an Anfield, at Old Trafford as well, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's two parts into the story, you know what I mean? And like you said, Nuruddin, sometimes you got to go the younger route, because what have you got to lose? You know what I mean? They're energetic, they're going to be hungry, they're going to be, giving you the extra yard on the pitch more than these guys are doing that's here for only money. So just go down that direction and then just work your way up from there. That's what you guys need to do. Honestly, I'm not saying it as a banter, but this is what you need to do to restart. Give the youngsters a chance and see where you go from there. And then you could build around that as time goes on. It might take you a few years, but eventually you will get there, man. Forget about the relegation routine. You're not going to get relegated. Man.
Listen, I wish we would get relegated, because then the Glazers and the fucking Indians were pissed off, in my humble opinion. Because
But now, did you see it, Nuruddin? He don't want to buy the club, man. You see
I told you this from day dot. Nobody wants to believe me.
He said he's going to buy anytime soon. He said it's too soon.
Nobody wants to believe me. I said it from day dot. He was there to give them an investment.
Yeah, but nobody disagreed, you know, did. I don't think anybody.
A lot of people were telling me, you don't know what's going to do. He's going to take over the club. A lot of people were saying to me, I don't know what I'm talking about. That there's a plan to take over the club in the next 2 years and all of this kind of stuff.
No chance.
I never thought he had that money. I just looked at it from my point of view of the structure being something that was a positive, but never that he was going to buy the whole club. Like he was never going to do it, because that's why he said 27%, and that's what the Glazers wanted. They wanted someone who would buy only a percentage of the club, because they don't want to sell it anytime soon unless we get relegated. But that's not going to happen. So I think for me that they're going to be losing money though, because we're going to be out the Europa League soon. We're going to be out the FA Cup soon. And then that's it. Like, apparently, did Faz tell you about the ticket system on Southampton? I don't think I'm going to that game, Southampton. I'll be honest with you. I might give my ticket away to someone and say, yo, listen, you go watch that game. I don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, honestly, you don't want to be, like, going to these games, bro, because, like, there's nothing really you're seeing right now to give you hope.
Yeah, listen, Saeed, at the end of the day, you support Man United, innit? You don't support Ineos or Glazers. I mean, I sat through Roy Hodgson, mate, so nobody...
Yeah, that was bad. Apparently, he's out for...
They were giving tickets away.
Not playing, he's playing worse than... He's actually managing worse than Hodgson at the minute. Did you hear about it? It's crazy, Nuruddin. He's actually performing worse than Hodgson.
Yeah, of course it is. Big Ben says, I agree with you about Lindelof, Maguire. Don't forget, their players are struggling on the pitch and are the new signings. Lynn is not playing. Yeah, trust me. They are the new signings. But so Maguire's our new signing then. And Ahmad, apparently, the deal with Ahmad is also close, apparently. So are we going to look at those two as our new signings? Or the Ineos? I mean, he did say we're going to look in the press conference today. Amorim said we're going to look to the market. But so did Ranić said that. Ten Hag said that. And we didn't sign anybody in January.
No. Didn't sign it. Our last signing, obviously, last year we bought who did we buy last winter?
Hoyland, didn't it? Hoyland? Oh, this winter before that.
In the summer. I don't know.
Xerxes? Is it Xerxes? What is he called?
No. We all signed them in the summer. They all came through the summer. I don't think we signed anybody last January.
What did we buy that January?
We didn't sign anybody in January. We didn't sign anybody.
Yeah, we didn't sign anyone. The season, the summer, the winter before that.
We had loans.
The winter before that, we bought Venko for 3 million loan, and there's a bit so.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, big up to Albo. Yeah, Ahmad was that one. Yeah, it's January before we go, so it's a bit so. Yeah, it's peak.
It's ridiculous. It's genuinely ridiculous for me, and I genuinely don't think we're too good to go down. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think some of you guys think that we can do this.
I think we'll do enough, Jordan. I think the thing is, I think we're just about doing enough to not get relegated. But I don't think that's something to be proud of. Like even finishing 15th, it's embarrassing. Like it's the same with relegation, bro. Get 15th and relegation is like, honestly, same feeling I feel because it's shit, man. It's not good. So I think we'll do enough to not get relegated. But yeah, the fact that we're even talking about that is yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I think you're over exaggerating. I think you're over exaggerating.
What was the last time Liverpool finished outside the top 10 in the last 30 years, Fosu?
I can't.
Let me just get this.
Bro.
Big up Tariq. I know Tariq. A long time, brother. Big up to you. He says, "I'm here to support brothers." Appreciate the super chat. He said, "Sunday will feast on you, brothers." Listen, it's not like we are. Listen, if the fan base's energy is matched by the team, me and Saeed won't be sitting here and Fosu won't be flexing like this. But unfortunately, we got.
Fosu is actually quite respectable because
he is.
I'm not gonna come here and put it down on you guys. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we need you guys in the Premier League. That rivalry we still need, man. You know what I mean? So I'm not that type of fan that's gonna say, get you out.
We need you in the Premier League.
We need you, man. We need you, man. You know, like you guys have to suffer what I had to suffer. You know,
it's Old Trafford is their ground, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Fosu, I'll ask you seriously. When was the last time? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
Below the top 10 or the 8th. I remember you finished at 8th.
7th,
I remember you
8th,
finished 8th one season.
We finished. I think 8th, maybe with Roy Hodgson time. I think so. Yeah, I can't remember 11th.
No lower than
8th. They've never been that bad.
I don't think we've been that bad, mate.
This is the worst
I've ever seen. This is the worst I've ever seen, man. I said it even on Twitter. I said it like I've watched Graham Souness's team. I watched Roy Evans' team. I watched Roy Hodgson's team. I can't remember us, not giving it our all in the games.
Yeah.
Even with those crap players like Poulsen, Konchesky, you know what I mean, and players like that, we still at least gave it something. But this is just another level, man. It's bad. It's really bad with Man United.
Yeah. I mean, I think, honestly, I've never been more depressed going into a Liverpool-Manchester United game than I am right this morning.
It's a reality, man, Norton. We have to face the reality. You know what I'm saying? This is who we are, man. This is who we are.
Don't stress out, man. I've been through that before, so don't stress out.
Nah, Fosu. You've never been this. You've never been 40.
Look.
Liverpool was never 40.
This is me. This is me because of Liverpool. It's not my wife or my family, man. This is Liverpool did this to me, man. 30 years, man. This happened to me. You know what I mean? So it happens. You know what I mean? Just like when you calm down in life, you'll be fine, man. I mean, when you accept it for what it is, and then everything will turn around eventually. Just see how it is, man. I see you guys stressing out every single time and shouting from there. It's no point. It's no point.
Listen, boy, oh boy. It is where it is, man. Big up to you, Fosu, though. Listen, people, please smash a like on the video. Subscribe. I don't know if it's honestly, I've not done a video I've not done a show since Monday. I did a video on Monday. We did a Straight Jacket podcast.
We're just repeating ourselves, isn't it?
Because what can I say?
He said that in the beginning.
What can I say? But what can we really say? What can we say? How can he turn this around? The more things that this manager needs more time on the training ground, then I'll make the judgment about him. But he can't make the same foolish mistakes, actually. We'll go there. Last 5 minutes, right? Let's go. He can't go and make the last foolish tactics that he's been playing. The personality's been put. We can criticize him for that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to support this manager. I said when we got in, this is like another Ten Hag. A guy who's got a specific type of system and a specific type of players. But Fosu, let me get the question to you.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to take this guy. Why did Liverpool say no to him? This guy was almost guaranteed, signed and sealed, dotted on the line. What happened?
From what I've heard, he wanted the manager's job and Liverpool wanted the head coach and he refused. That's what I've heard. Liverpool wanted someone that could control instead of like someone that can control the club like Jurgen Klopp. So they opted for Arne Slot. That's acceptance of being a head coach instead of a manager role. That's what it was. But let me ask you guys a question. Like this acceptance of the way Man United is it the younger fans of today or the older fans that are in the same level or something like that? Because while I see my football club, the way I go on about it, the older fans are like me. We don't accept this mediocrity that happens to our football club. It's the new crop of fans that's acceptance of this, this way of, lack of ambition, if you know what I mean, guys, that to what Man United was before, if you know what I mean. Is it a mixture or is it just...
Yeah, I think sometimes, obviously, the older fan base, I've seen them actually get angry this year. Normally, they're quite just chilled out and what they've actually been angry this year. But I think it's collectively we're all kind of like, you know what, it's awful. You know what I'm saying? Like it's awful. Like, you know, I don't think anybody's kind of like looking at it thinking, yo, we're good and we're kind of just chilling and whatnot. I think everyone's like, yo, we're rubbish and we need to fix this up. You know what I mean? So I think it's a collective, you know, bro. So unless, like I said, we get rid of all this FC and all of this situation where we play FC, you know, right now we're in the mud together, man. I think everyone's realized this blaming all of this stuff. It's not gonna work, man. We're bad. We're bad for a reason. So I think it is a collective, you know.
Okay. Yeah, because in my one, it's just a bit of both. You know, what I mean, majority of the older ones are the ones who are saying like we need to take our club back for what it was before, like which is ambitious and winning things, titles again, and all that stuff. But the younger ones who haven't been born around that time, don't forget 30 years absence in it. So you're gonna get this new crop for fans. That's acceptance of mediocrity, and then they're trying to put you in that situation. That's how we are at the moment. But listen, you'll come out of it, man. You'll come out of it. Just give it time. Give it time, bro.
Yeah, listen, Fosu doesn't agree with Salah leaving, man. He wants Salah to stay and to retire at Liverpool. He deserves that. He deserves 100%. That to me. But that's a definition that we're giving a failure extension, and they're quarreling one of their greatest players in their history. Where does Mo Salah rank quickly?
The most consistent player I've ever seen in Liverpool, mate. I mean, I grew up with John
Barnes
as my player.
In your lifetime,
yeah. Listen, I grew up with John Barnes as my player. Then he turned into a DM after that, didn't he? But this Salah and
so he could be one of your greatest ever players.
He should be. He should be up there when he ends his.
Do you watch any Liverpool player that's greater than Mo Salah in the last how many years?
I think Gerrard's for me. He's an unbelievable player. But I used to like. Well, I don't like him, but I think Torres was a proper. Like he used to cause me nightmares, man. Especially with Vidic, man. I thought he was a terrific player. Torres.
I never Suarez. I thought Suarez was unbelievable for them.
Yeah,
if Suarez stayed longer, it would have been.
Yeah, I thought Hippier as well was a leader, man. I think Hippier was.
Hippier was, yeah. Hippier was a leader. Old Trafford, back in the day when we used to batter you, bro, at Old Trafford. I remember Hippier, first 6 minutes, red card, red card. And we smoked you, man. One of my favorite games ever was the 4-3 we beat you with Berbatov hat trick overhead kick.
Oh my
God. Day, mate. Oh my God. That day I went out. Honestly, I came home 5 o'clock in the morning. I was out. Wow. I was out. Got food.
What a game.
Went out raving. I was raving. It's Garage Nation in Manchester. I'll never forget that day, man. Never forget that day. But yeah, that was the last I genuinely enjoyed. Like really enjoyed a win against Liverpool. Yeah, that's what it's been. But yes, we got no hope, man. And Maguire getting a contract extension.
Pray FC, man.
Pray FC. But listen, we're gonna be live. We'll be there on Sunday. So, you got any shows tonight and today? Any shows?
Yeah, me and Faz tonight, 9:30.
Okay, they got people. Make sure you tune in to Saeed. Fosu, you're getting ready for work right now, but maybe on Sunday night we can do. I'll jump on your stream. I don't know what time you're doing the match reaction.
I'll let you know. Bro.
Yeah, let me know, man. Big up to you, though, bro. Make sure people you go and check out. He's a diehard Liverpool man.
Thank you, man.
LRFC, mate, host Fosu. Go and check out the LRF channel and make sure you subscribe if you're a Liverpool fan. And hit the like on the video. Subscribe to this channel. We're still shadow banned, but we don't care. We shout for Palestine. We shout for Sudan, Congo, Lebanon. We shout against imperialism, militarism, Zionism. We shout against soldiers. We shout for human rights, man. We don't discriminate on this channel. We don't give a damn about your gender, your orientation. We don't give a damn your people's religious beliefs. We just want you to be respectful, talk about football, debate, keep it 100. That's what we are on this channel. But yeah, Saeed will be live 9:30. I've just after watching that, it was the biggest slap in the face on the day before New Year's Eve. Watching Manchester United get slapped up by Newcastle. We're getting olayed. I've not been in the mood to make any videos, people. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've not. Other than having fighting talk, you know what I mean? Other than having fighting talk, where I wanna the fans to get up and grow a backbone and actually demand to get their club back. But we don't have that. Unfortunately, we don't have that at this football club. So big up to every one of you. Happy New Year. I hope the new year started well for you, and sending you all love. And I hope it's a healthy one for you and your loved ones. But other than that, people, we're out. Fuck the Glazers, fucking Eos, fuck anybody who's supporting them as well, innit? That's what we say. We keep it 100%, innit? And it's fuck their crew and their record label and whoever supports them, man. We don't give a absolute hoot. For me, the only time Manchester United will be back, it will be the time where Manchester United get rid of Jim the Rat and get rid of the Glazers. He's enabled them, and that's the only way. Can we grow a backbone? They're dissing the charities. They cut money to the different charities. They put the ticket prices up, and all of us are just taking it. Instead, we decide to take it out on a 23-year-old on a football pitch.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But love and light, people. Good night. Big up. Fozzy, anywhere else? Any other shows other than that you doing tomorrow or anything?
Bro, I'm coming back on YouTube on regular. I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know, bro. Don't worry, man. Because I thought you guys are busy in it, so I don't really want to interrupt you guys in it. So.
Yeah. But just let me know, bro. You know me. I'm happy to jump on to especially when Liverpool start losing, innit? You know what I mean? I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When Liverpool lose, man. Yeah, I mean, that's a good
losing,
shout.
Yeah, when Liverpool are losing. But even when you're winning, to be fair, I'm happy to. I watch your games. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start reacting to the big games anyway. So I'll be doing that. That's the thing I'm going to do New Year. I'm going to be watching the big games and reacting to them. Champions League or no Champions League, regardless of what. But big up to everybody. Fuck Gary Neville as well. The stooge.
Yeah, that guy's
stooge, mate. Go and check that video out if you've not watched it, people. I've exposed him for what he is. He's interested in more in flats than he is about what's going on at Manchester United. But yeah, love. Big up, Therapy Army.
Big up, man. Hit the likes, man. Hit the likes.